Spanky, Dr. Hartman, this is Miss Laughlin tackling the cluster of questions from number 3. In what ways have you collaborated with stakeholders during your experience as a student teacher, and how have you applied and demonstrated knowledge during these interactions? So collaboration in my practice has looked like being in meetings, whether that be with the PLC or with other staff members. Within the PLC that we talk about and our team lead meetings, we have been primarily focusing on a survey that we gave out in the initial part of me student teaching. And some of the questions were, do you feel comfortable reaching out to a teacher or some other staff member in the building when you have issues or something that you are curious about? And about 85% of the students said that they feel good to go. They feel comfortable. And whether that is genuine or not, it's good to have those numbers. Within the team lead meetings though, we have been comparing and contrasting grades from students over time throughout the year and identifying how they're doing. And some of the data collection that we have seen is students losing momentum or being taken aback from the workload that we're in. I mean, we are just like 20-ish school days away from summer break, and so this is especially a tough time to keep that momentum going because we're nearing the end. And the way that I have been applying this knowledge from the data that we've collected is seeing what students in my class, whether that's 9th grade honors, 10th grade honors, or creative writing, where they participate and engage and where they do not. So some of my students, particularly one, she does not like working with others. There's another one in a class, he does not like working with others. And it's in his IEP that if he doesn't want to, essentially he doesn't have to. And so the way that I have gone around this, rather than working with me directly, is to make sure that he is assessed, whether that be engaging with some sort of Schoology game online or making work that has an individual option. So you do not have to be assessed with a group or another person. You know, it's on you. And so I give him that option, and that has risen his grades up, maybe not significantly, but you can tell from the assignments that it's going to impact his grade, and it's going to impact how he operates throughout the class as well as her. And so you see participation go up when you use this data, and you can also see where students are struggling. So with figurative language, it's something that can be quite confusing to some students. And so we've spent time identifying, and I have used a lot of models, whether that was interactive, like with gamification, or with using the board or just asking with numbers, like which one do you think it is? And I'll have it listed on the back or on the slides. And these are ways that we get to review and refresh, because I know that in a past class or a past lesson, like a week ago, that even though we have moved on as a class, like these students, even though they were assessed on it, it's good to keep bringing it into future lessons and to keep refreshing where we can. Even if it's 3-5 minutes, I'm implementing it, or doing it on the bell ringer where we specifically have time cut out. And these are ways that I have used the information from stakeholders to influence my classroom and to make these students as best and bright as they can be, because I am offering the right tools for them to use to be successful.